Hi guys, welcome back to World of Warcraft with Andy. Today we are going to continue our questing around Dustwallow Marsh, and step one of that I think is going to be to head over to this island for the quest Is It Real? So I think we can... oh, I didn't realize they added a second bridge to Theramore. This is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get back up on land over here, or if we've got to loop back around or something. Huh. We may have botched this. Hang on. Alright, there we go. Back up on the bridge. So, Dustwallow Bay now has this large bridge with cannons and things. That's pretty cool. But Is It Real is going to take us off of here and through the water to some sort of little island where we have to go try to meet up with Nat Pagle, and so that should be pretty interesting. So let's see what we find here. Looks like it's raining. Oh, if we can stay above water. There we go. One thing that you might notice that is part of that graphical upgrade I previously mentioned with the water is that there are now ripples when raindrops hit the water. They make little ripples, which is pretty... Oh no. What's going on? Alright, we're attacked by a giant lobster guy. Killed him. No problem. Looks like there's some more muckshell scrabblers around though. So we're gonna need to be, well, cautious, I guess. I was gonna say like sneaky, but we can't really sneak past them much. And they're gonna attack us if they're gonna attack us. So we'll just have to make sure not to get too many of them on us at once, and we'll be fine. Yeah, looks like that guy's okay. Alright, so here's Nat Pagle's island. Not too impressive, but you know, hey, he's a fisherman, so what can we do? Hey Nat, how's it going?
You need something?
We'll complete this quest and smear Pagle's fish paste extra strength on yourself, then swim into Tide Fury Cove. This seems like a good idea. Sure. Alright. We'll go ahead and smear the fish paste. And I'm just going to go ahead and give us Legacy of the Emperor in preparation just in case. So Tide Fury Cove should be this direction. So let's just see what we get. See what happens. So far we're getting some aggro. But I don't think that's because of the fish paste. I think that's just because we're going near these guys. We may as well fight a couple of them. There we go. And hey, we reached level 39. That's exciting. There's also a lurking shark. This is probably what we need to test with the paste, is fighting this shark. There we go. Fish paste tested. Done. There we go. Alright. So we got some boots, we got our fish paste tested, and we can go back to Nat Pagle and let him know that it attracts sharks. So... you know, that's great if you want to attract sharks while you swim. Not so great if you're less inclined to get eaten. So let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's like more of these lobster people walking around on top of the land. I forget what they're called. They're called, it'll come back to me. They're lobster people. Alright. There we go. Yes, Tether is certainly real. He lives in the waters off Theramore. Has a thing for bright lights. Yeah, speak with Major Mills at the docks in Theramore.
See you later.
Alright. Well, we can go do that. After, like, glitching through the ground there. We will head for Theramore. I'm going to try to just jump up onto this island out, or, well, little, like, intermediary bridge island out here so that we can get onto the bridge and drive our turtle. Ride is the proper term for an animal. and ride back through town to the docks. So that should be pretty straightforward. And then I think we're going to have to go swimming to fight some big merc thresher named Tether, if I'm reading this correctly. Yeah. All right. Well, no, I don't want to abandon it. I'm just gonna close that. So, come on, there we go. All right, now we're up on land. We can track this one and go take on this quest. And then I have a feeling we're going to end up completing just a couple more quests here and getting level 40 before we finish everything in Dustwallow Marsh. So that leaves us with a couple of options, either moving onwards at level 40, which I think is most likely what we will do, or we could perhaps try to just continue leveling in Dustwallow Marsh, get over leveled, and then continue on. If I wasn't trying to sort of experience a bunch of different stuff with the Let's Play, I might do that. And if, you know, if it were just a character that I was playing for fun and to get stuff experienced and just kind of see the stuff, I might do that, because, you know, that'd be a pretty fun way to go about it. Wow, this is pretty cool. A harpoon, a two-handed polearm with 21 strength. That's a much higher DPS weapon than our current staff, so it might be worth using. Alternatively, we could get Swiftwind Spalders, which are a good bit better than our current mantle. So, it's kind of tough to say. I guess maybe we'll get this harpoon. Alright. So marksmen, form up and take your positions. Alright. Well, I see the glittering thing. We gotta defend Theramore with pride. Alright. Defend Theramore docks from Tether. That I think we can... Oh my god, there he is! Oh, he's so huge! He's a level 40 elite! He's got like 300,000 health. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, can we fire... We might be able to fire some of these weapons and stuff. I see, there's 12 marksmen remaining. So we're gonna wanna... Maybe we might want to stand back. Fish gutting is a dirty job. Alright, here we go. They're starting to fire. I don't think... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Water bolt. There we go. We can attack him directly. That's pretty cool. Not really doing a lot of damage to him, though. So, let's try firing this thing again. Yeah, that's good. Still 12 marksmen remaining. My goodness, sorry about the notification noises. I was hoping maybe we could somehow like touch a death this guy. Trouble is, if we're fighting him, we can't really trigger these things that well. I'm gonna roll over here, try firing this one. See what this does. Maybe this will hit him as well. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. That's doing a decent amount of damage. I see, and it takes a certain amount of time for those to recharge, so that's what we gotta do. We gotta run around and hit each of these things, I think. So there's that. Once we've hit that one, we can roll back over here and fire this one again, I think. And each of these does do a good sizable amount of damage to him, so with any luck, I think we should be able to take him down pretty easily. I mean, it's not like he's directly attacking us. There we go. Oh wow, he is really down on health. What's going on here? Oh, an 81 druid attacked him. That's what's going on. Hey there, druid. We'll wave to them. Thank you, Druid. Alright. So now we can turn in this quest. And, yeah, we'll go for the harpoon. Why not? Alright, so we're now revered with our guild. Cool. So if we take a look at this, we can go ahead and equip the harpoon. It's a little different. We'll have to see if our attacking animations are different at all. Since we've been using a staff for so long, it'll be interesting to see. Let's see if we can find a vendor, though. Here we go. Goods and reagents. So I'm going to sell that, that. We sell all our old stuff that we're not using. That guy, cloak, good. And a lot of this stuff, crawler meat and things, those are all like, I mean, they're kind of useful if you're going to do cooking, but in our case, I don't think they're that useful. So, twitchy scaly leg, Cobron's boots, yep, definitely sell that. We don't have mana, so we don't need the potions. The brie, yeah. Our current stuff is pretty much just better than this, and we'll get better one-handed weapons later on. So, everything's sold. We've got some silk and mage weave that we can use a little later on to do first aid once we get through to that type of bandage, so that's pretty cool. And our next stop is going to be to head out of the gates here and across to the mainland, try to find our way to Tabitha's farm. So that should be a good one, and then we can also get the mission to Mudsprocket, since, you know, Mudsprocket seems like kind of a cool town. It's got goblins and stuff. We like goblins. Goblins they're okay. The ones that have joined the Horde, obviously, are our enemies, but there are other goblins that are neutral, like at each of the major goblin towns, Winter Spring, Gadget Sand, Booty Bay, that type of thing. They're all part of different cartels, and I think one cartel joined the Horde, if memory serves. And the rest are kind of neutral. Oh, that's interesting. What's this electric thing? Beasel's Wreck. Huh. Alright, well, given that there's like swamp aberrations and oozes and stuff going all over the place, I think we'll just let those sit and not bother them for now. So let's see. We got some Theramore highway guards. Looks like the thing we need to get to is directly off in this direction. Acidic swamp ooze. That seems lovely. We got some crocodiles. More crocodiles. Or crocolisks, rather. Alright. Hey, crocolisk. We're gonna fight you now, since... Killing blow. Alright. Let's take down this Dark Fang creeper too. It's kind of cool when we attack with our weapon. Looks like maybe it's a bit more of a stabbing jab now, rather than sort of just a poke with a stick. So that's kind of neat. I'll have to keep an eye out for those different animations. I did note that the button changed, so our jab now shows a spear icon of sorts. So, Direhorn Raiders. Kill 12 Grim Totem in Direhorn Post, sure. And the Zeppelin Crash. Speak with Moxie Steel Grill at Beasel's Wreck. Alright. Now there should be a quest to turn in around here. Here's Tabitha.
King's honor,
How's it going, Tabitha? Help for Mudsprocket? Yes.
light bless you.
And
Farewell.
complete this quest. And we'll grab this one. Grim Totem Weapon. And the Reagent Thief. So lots and lots of quests here. Looks like Grim Totems are up in that direction. Marsh Venom in that one. So I think what we'll do is we'll try to just get on the road here and work our way down sort of south towards the town of Mudsprocket, since we've got two quests down there. and we will go see what that is. Oh, and there's a noxious shredder. We could probably take out a few of them easily enough so we could get the 6 that we need for this quest without too much trouble. One of the good reasons to go to Mudsprocket first, and I will preface this statement by saying that it's much better optimized since Cataclysm, so this is a much less of an issue. But in the past, it was easy to go and quest through an area and then come back and realize that you had more quests from an area that you just now visited, and so you had to revisit an area. I know that's a lot of areas, so I apologize for any confusion, but basically it's good to go to Mudsprocket to make sure that if we get any other quests, they might overlap with the ones that we just got, and therefore we would get more experience for doing the same stuff. So, we're gonna just check this out. Bloodfen feathers, borrow a hippogriff. Borrow a hippogriff? Oh, wow. This one sends us to New Thalanar in Faralos. That's a good ways off. I suppose we could do that, since we're pretty much at the correct level. Help from Mudsprocket. There we go. Nice, so we got some reputation with Gadgetsan, Ratchet, Booty Bay, Everlook. Very cool. And let's see, there's a flight point out over here. So we're going to want to take care of that. And grab the flight point and then one other quest. And it does take a while to pick up all these quests, but on the other hand, it's definitely a good thing for us in terms of having options, you know? It's nice to have options for what we want to do. Collect 8 wormtail stalks. Alright. So now what can we do? We could take the hippogriff. That's kind of going to send us out of this area, though. So let's go look for some marsh venom for a little bit and work our way towards the Zeppelin crash. You know, see what we find and just kind of have fun questing through the area. Now that we've got all these quests, we pretty much know that anything with a red name is going to be fair game for achieving some quest objectives. So we can pretty much just run around these areas, fighting stuff, and progressing through our quests. So I'm just going to be heading around some dragonkin here. These are all, I believe they're kind of here because of Onyxia's lair. Oh, here's a wormtail. Yeah, let's gather these since we're in the area. Oh, hello, searing hatchling. Let's fight this guy. And there we go, killing blow. Since we're in the area, we may as well gather some of these. Yeah, how do you like a chi blast, you tiny dragon? Get him with the Fists of Fury. And killing blow. Nice. So, I got a comment on a video a little bit ago, a few days back. Or, actually, it may have just been a message on YouTube. My apologies. Anyway, the person had requested some information about the add-ons that I use in order to customize my user interface. And if I haven't mentioned it in the past, my user interface is customized using a set of add-ons, or using several add-ons to be more precise. It's not like they came prepackaged in a bundle as some user interface modifications do. But WoW is a nice game in that it allows you to customize your user interface like this. So anyway, in order to get my buttons on screen the way that I have them, all sort of in these bars instead of just being sort of front and center, that is done with Bartender. Bartender's a nice add-on that lets you move around a lot of stuff. You can basically go in and type /BT, It brings up a little bartender for user interface. I can unlock the bars, and then I can see all of these different things labeled. And I can turn bar snapping on and off, etc. So then I can relock them, and I'm good to go. Other things that I have, I've got recount telling me my DPS up here, which kind of tells me my top 3 damage abilities and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. And then I've got this, like, what gives me my little icon of my character with my health bar, as well as my target if I target something. And if I target myself as an example, I've got my character, my target, and then above the target I've got the target's target, which is, whoa, hey Mr. Troll Hunter. I just saw his dinosaur. That's pretty cool. Anyway, target's target is kind of useful if you're in a dungeon and you're fighting a boss. You want to make sure that the boss is focusing on the tank, not you, so you can see who the boss's target is. Anyway, that is all done with Xpearl. Xpearl is a nice user interface add-on that lets you, customize these little action. Well, I don't remember exact unit frames. That's what it is. There's a specific term for them, and it was slipping my mind, but that term is unit frames. Lastly, then, the other major one that I have is this little mini map. Oh, we've completed this quest, so let's head back towards town. This mini map is done with an add-on called Sexy Map, which is very nice. I like it, and it's got a lot of different options, so it's real easy to customize your mini map like that. A few other add-ons that I have that I could recommend certainly are Gatherer. Gatherer is kind of nice. It puts little icons on your map when you gather a node, so it's easier to plot out in the future where you've gathered ore or herbs in the past. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we got aggro from these guys. Okay, so other ones, Atlas Loot. Atlas Loot is one of my favorite. Oh my goodness, these guys are so strong. Alright, we gotta, there we go, touch of death. We're good now. We're good. Atlas Loot is a great add-on. What it does, and I will show you in 1 second when we get towards town, it allows you to pull up a list of dungeons and see what loot they drop. And if memory serves, it actually has percentages, as well as allowing you to control click on items in order to see, how it would look on your character, that type of thing. So, alright, so we got our reward for this. We'll go ahead and equip that, and then I'll go ahead and type /AL, that's /AL. That brings up Atlas Loot, and it'll only do that if you install the add-on. So if you're trying it in game and you don't have the add-on installed, that's why that's not working. So anyway, then in here I can pick a Burning Crusade, Classic WoW, Wrath of the Lich King. Let's say Mists of Pandaria. We go into Mists of Pandaria, we can select an instance in order to see all of the instances and raids. And let's say Temple of the Jade Serpent. So if we go in there, we can then mouse over these. We can see there's a 20% chance on the boss Wise Mary or Wise Mari in heroic mode to drop a wind-soaked drape, and that's a cloak or a cape with agility, stamina, critical strike, and mastery. It shows you all the info about it, and you can control click on it to see what it looks like. One of the things that this is nicest for is if you go to collections, you can look at the different tiered armor sets as well as PvP armor sets, that type of thing. You can click on, let's say, tier 9, and, well, there's no tier 9 monk armor. So that's that. However, let's say I was a paladin, a retribution paladin. I could mouse over this and I could say, I want to see what Turalian's battle gear, which is the tier 9 ret paladin armor, would look like on me. So I could put all that on, and this is what a monk paladin would look like. Similarly, if I went to PvP rewards, level 90, I could say, okay, two-handed axe. That's what it'd look like if I had the two-handed axe, if I were to wield that. As far as things that I might actually be able to use, there's one-handed swords. I don't know if I can wield two of these, but you know, if I were to dual wield one-handed swords, that's what that would look like. Yeah, one-handed mace. It's pretty cool. Two-handed staff. That would be pretty neat. So anyway, I'm gonna just close out of there, but hopefully you guys find some cool add-ons that you like, and you can just play around with those, you know. I guess since we're over in this area, we're gonna head for some bloodfen feathers and just spend a little time fighting some velociraptors to see what we can do. But I have a feeling that next time we're gonna end up completing one or two more quests, and that's going to very quickly get us to level 40, which will allow us to get our new mount. So one other thing that I wanted to touch on quickly is that, as I'd previously mentioned in a couple videos ago, I am going to be traveling for about a week coming up here, so this might be the last video that I post for about a week. My apologies for not posting new stuff, but I'm going to be on a vacation, and so that should be pretty fun, you know. Looking forward to that, and hopefully you guys will be looking forward to more videos when I get back. So I'm excited to be making some more videos for you guys. It's very cool that we're getting towards level 40, since that's going to be a nice, awesome point for us as far as getting our new mount and getting to explore a new zone. I'm thinking we might want to go back to the Eastern Kingdoms just to try to hit up one of these zones, like if I take a look at Eastern Plaguelands. Eastern Plaguelands seems kind of cool. That would take us to level 45. You know, we can basically move along nicely through any number of these zones. As another option, there's also Thousand Needles just south of here. We might go there, then Tanarus, Ungoro Crater, and loop into Silithus. And those would be a good progression of zones. They're all sort of sequentially next to each other. They're nice zones. I like them. That might be very well what we do. So, or that might very well be what we do, to put it a little more correctly. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that if I don't post videos for the next week or so, it's not because I've stopped entirely or that I'm never coming back. It's just going to be a little bit of a delay, and then we will get back to our regularly scheduled programming. So, alright, we've got Bloodfen Feather number 4 out of 5. So let's go ahead and try to pick up one or two more of these. There we go. Jab. Get a kick. Lots of Tiger Paw to build up some extra damage on this guy. And let's see, we just need one more feather, so hopefully we can get it pretty quick. We also need to slay Goreclaw, so we'd better go do that. That's going to get us our feather, I would think, since along the way we can kill some more of these guys. And then killing Goreclaw and turning in these quests is most likely going to earn us all the XP that we need to successfully level up, but we will see. Alright, so that's Bloodfen Feather, number 5. And so now we should... Oops. Sorry about that. I don't know what caused the window to lose focus there. Hopefully that's not going to cause any problems in the recording. But we should be able to take out Goreclaw. And then... Oh no. There's a mage. Nope, it's a level 40 Tauren Druid. Alright. Looks like we're going to need to wait for Goreclaw to come back. So we'll wait for him. And then we should be able to head back and turn in these quests. So what are you up to, Goreclaw? Where are you? I kind of want to help them to fight, but I also want to stay ready. Oh wait, is that Goreclaw back in there? No, that's just another raptor. It's just a black raptor. Alright, we should be able to take this guy out pretty quick. Nice. And then I guess we'll just sit on this log here and wait for Goreclaw. Bandage. There we go. That'll heal us just a little bit. I can see that druid over there continuing to cast various spells. We'll just roll back and forth. Hopefully this won't take too long.
That ability is not ready yet.
This is kind of cool. These oh, I thought that was a lantern based on the way the light was hitting it. Never mind. I was gonna say these raptors have like lanterns and things. These are some pretty advanced raptors. A while back, I remember I was playing through some quests in the Barrens. I think it was pre-Cataclysm. And there were some pretty funny quests about raptors stealing things from local towns and like running away with gold and silver and stuff. And it just was always kind of amusing to me that that both the raptors were that intelligent to be able to steal stuff from the town, and that they would have any reason to steal gold and silver. I mean, gold and silver are not like particularly useful for a raptor, I wouldn't think. Maybe as like, I don't know, jewelry, raptor jewelry. I mean, these guys are like wearing necklaces and stuff, so. And they don't appear to have like raptor ranchers out here making them wear necklaces, so I guess they adorn themselves with jewelry. So that's raptors in WoW for you. Pretty crazy. I would be pretty frightened of a raptor that is intelligent enough to make and wear jewelry. So we should be able to get back to Mudsprocket pretty quick here and turn in these 2 quests, and that'll be good. As long as we can avoid crocolisks, which clearly we cannot. Yeah. Maybe this crocolisk will leave us alone once we get back to town. We'll see. So we've got 2 quests to turn in, and fingers crossed this will get us level 40. I'm going to try to do one more video for you guys before I go away, so hopefully we can see our new mount and get to a new zone and all that. If not, then it'll be something to look forward to when I get back. Alright, Brog, continue, complete quest. Oh man, so we got two more quests. The Banner of the Stone Maul and the Essence of Enmity. So those will be fun to do next time, but for now, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you are looking forward to the next episode as much as I am, and I will see you then. So, bye!